All right, we've got a couple more examples. I want to show you how this formula can be used to solve for any of the three variables. Again, molarity is the easiest because it's already equals molarity equals moles over liters. But you could also be asked for the volume, as is in the next example, or you could be asked for the moles, which is in the third example. So we're going to do this example next. It says, what would the volume be in liters of a solution with a molarity of 0.5 molar? Now you see that capital M. You have to know that that capital M, it stands for moles over liter. I'll explain that when I do the example on paper. And then it gives you the moles, 1.5 moles of solute. So let's do that example next. So let's remember our formula. Always start with your formula. Molarity equals moles of solute over liters of solution. In this example, the question is asking for the volume in liters. So this question is asking for the liters. So you need to isolate that variable. Okay? How are you going to do that? You are going to multiply both sides by liters to cancel them out here. Okay, you might think that that's silly. You didn't want to cancel liters. Yes, you did. You wanted to get it out of the denominator. And that's what you did. By doing that, it is no longer in the denominator. Now what do you have? Now you have liters times molarity equals moles. That's fine. That's not what the question is asking for. It's not asking for moles, right? We know that. The question is asking for the volume in liters. So what we are trying to do is isolate liters, but at least now it's not in the denominator. So now I can take the equation and I can divide both sides by the molarity, cancel molarity, and what does that give us? That gives us liters equals moles over molarity, capital M. But remember, this is really important. I need you guys to remember that capital M is moles over liters. Okay, let's go back up here. See in brown, capital M equals moles over liter. You have to remember that. That's why in the previous example, I said I actually prefer that you write moles over liter instead of a capital M, because I want you guys to remember this. It's going to help you with canceling units. Okay, so where are we at now? We're at this formula. Liters equals moles over molarity. So do we have those values? Let's see. Do we have the number of moles? Yes, we do. 1.5 moles of solute. So we can put that in the numerator. 1.5 moles of solute. Do we have the molarity? Yes, we do. It says that the solution has a molarity of 0.5 molar. Again, that capital M, really important. Watch, I'm not going to write it as capital M. I'm going to write 0.75. Now watch, I'm not going to write capital M. I'm going to write moles over liter. Because if you do that, now you can see that moles on top, moles on bottom cancel. Remember, what do we want? We want liters. We want the volume. What didn't cancel? Liters, the volume. So that's exactly what we're going to get. Our final answer is going to be in liters, which is what the question is asking for. We're going to take our calculator and we're going to plug in 1.5 divided by 0.75. And that gives us an answer of 2 liters. That's our answer.